Stadium. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this.
And now, welcome your Los Angeles Dodgers.
And towing the slab, Tyler Glasnow. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport, Singing.
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
About to get started here. Here's Ketel Marte.
The second baseman, number 4, Ketel Marte.
Left field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Glasnow back to work, the 0-1. Glasnow making his first start of the year. And he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. Inside, just missed.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy can do some real damage.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Hammer, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
This is Corbin Carroll. Pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-0. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they just get one. One out man at first. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Over to first, and he's saved. Runner on the move. Now one out to right. Tucker takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
Batting 4, the designated hitter.
Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Pavin Smith stands in now and watches strike 1. Clips the corner. No balls, 2 strikes. And that one almost got him. Got him swinging. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. On to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. Bottom of the first. And on the hill in this one, Eduardo Rodriguez.
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
Shohei Ohtani leading things off and takes a strike. Ground ball right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a man aboard.
Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Shohei on the go. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game one, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
That's outside.
Line drive to short and caught. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And singing against the southpaw on the mound, the skipper's loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boo. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
Mookie Betts at the plate now. That's ball one. Ohtani leads off second with one gone in the inning. Next pitch is outside.
That must feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Here's a 3-0. And strike one to Mookie Betts. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Man at second. And ball four to a board.
Batting fourth, the catcher.
Will Smith to the plate. Good power. Not great in the OBP department.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Two on, one out. Outside. That's outside.
That's outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Outside low. Full count now.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that'll load the bases.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 5,
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Base hit, 1 run is in. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only 1 gone.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Bases loaded, 1 away.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
That one at the knees for a strike. The changeup missing. It's 2-2.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Two on the way. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Now. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swings and misses, struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. All loaded up. Santiago Espinal steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Fouled off down the right side. The 1-1. And that is out of play. Got him swinging for the K. They limit the damage here.
Like I got a check on me, I just do it. Yeah, like I got a check on me, I just do it.
Back here in LA, all set for the start of the inning. Nolan Arenado stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Now the 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Ball, that's outside.
Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Alec Thomas now. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Arenado gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a ground ball. They get the force as they pass up the chance at the double play.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw, and they got him.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. And a breaking ball misses outside. This one in the air, center field. Pajes settles underneath it, and that is that. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the inning, Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This one in the air, right field. And that's a fair ball. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting ninth, the second baseman,
Miguel Rojas at the plate. In the air, right field. And he makes the catch.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Shohei Ohtani. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Base knock, center field. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. And it throws off line, safe at third.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Brig. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And now a very big at bat for Kyle Tucker. Ripped to right. Dives and makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
Yeah, just a great effort out there to track that one down and bring it in on the dive. Awesome effort to get at least one out. Yeah, a run comes across to score as he tagged from third, but it could have easily been a lot worse if that ball drops.
Here's Mookie Betts. Walked his first time. Shohei on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Strike 2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Jackknifes out of the way. Runner at second, 2 down. On a line, and that will end the inning. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium, top half of the third inning, James McCann stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That's in there. That's strike one. Now the bullpen looks to be springing into action. Will Klein looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Scott warming up as well. Way inside, gets out of the way. One to McCann.
Hey.
Gets a piece and stays alive. That misses. Ball two. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's a 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. To the right side. The throw to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
The left fielder, number 1, Jorge Barosa.
Jorge Barosa stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one fouled off. The 0-1. That clips the corner. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Back to the top of the order now. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
Hey.
Two down, nobody on. Bounce to the right side. Rojas on to first. They get the out on Marte. And that is that. Diamondbacks down quickly. They trail it here 2-0.
Now pitching for
bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Brandon Pfaadt.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Worked to walk at his first trip to the plate.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
That's out.
That's to third. Over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Foul ball. In the air to left center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Hernandez.
Hey!
The 0-1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
On the ground. Fired to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in LA, on to the 4th. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Fought off foul.
You know, these D-backs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 0-2. Inside, almost got him.
Ball.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Ground ball left side and foul ball.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame. Ooh, Bayo. You gotta remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Tying run at the plate.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Rojas throws to first in time. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the designated hitter.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Pavin Smith. Struck out swinging his first time.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Runner edges away at second. And that's a fair ball. Runner around third. He boots it. He'll score easily. And now they trail by 1. And he'll pull into second safely.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. That'll be it for Glass now. And he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Will Klein.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one almost hit him. So the tying run at second. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Man at second. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 2 away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the center fielder, number 5, Alec.
Now a chance for Alec Thomas. He's 0 for 1. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, but not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Smith on at second with 2 down. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
That one almost got him. Man on second, 2 down. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Good job of damage control right there. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Bottom of the 4th, Santiago Espinal steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that's in for a strike. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Jonathan Loaisiga, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Hoffman also throwing. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the center fielder,
Andy Pappas digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count. Then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
On the ground to short. Perdomo on to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Miguel.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Miguel Rojas. Fly to right his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. Carroll on his way over. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Dodgers down in order, but they still lead it 2-1. Back now is Astros, it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Gabriel Moreno.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's one down.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the catcher, number 8, James McCann.
Here is James McCann. Grounded out his first time up.
Ball 1.
Swings through that one for strike 1. High fly ball, right field. Tucker on the move. Brings it in. And it's 2 down.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the left fielder, number 1.
So they're down to their final out. Jorge Barrosa stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Ball, that's it.
Next offering is fouled back. This could end it. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
What a life. It's true that they underestimate you.